Yo, what's up people? It's me, Alan Shock, bringing people some more content. So for today's video, I'll be making a video on the top 6 reasons why you do not want to be in a Australian service. Now, this is for most people because a lot of people actually think that they want to be in an Australian service, but after you finish watching this video, most likely you will really not want to be in this service. Now, me, okay, myself, I would actually really like to be in NA service. I used to be in NA service before there were Australian service, and I had delay, and every Australian player had delay, so it was a big complaint from Australian players. So they actually made Australian service, and then that's when hell broke loose. So I'm going to be discussing in this video why you do not want to be in Australian service, because believe me, it may look nice, but do not be deceived. It's actually not cool being here, as cool as it would be in other servers. So yeah, we're going to be watching some Brawl TV because I cannot commentate while talking about tier list. Sorry, I cannot talk about tier list while playing, especially if I'm concentrating. I'm just going to randomly be stopping. So we're going to be going on to Brawl Talk. So it's going to... Loading failed. Alright, well, let's just spectate random people, I guess. Let's just spectate this dude to start off with. Alrighty, so we're going to be going from number 1 to number 6, just saying none of them are in order. They're not like one isn't worse than another one, but number 1, your achievements mean nothing. Now, when I say this, I mean the servers are fairly easy. For example, in Sorshan, there's actually barely any teaming. For 3v3, the matchmaking's fairly easy. So if you're like at 1,100 trophies, you'll be matching up against like 500 players, sometimes 90 trophy players, 300 trophy players. It's absolutely, it's honestly really weird. And there's very there's very little teaming. So most rounds don't actually have teaming. There are actually sometimes where this can be a lot of teaming, which is fairly annoying. Obviously, everybody goes through it, having a lot of teaming if you're a solo player, but you know what I mean. Anyways, next, you can easily get sniped. Now, I'm going to be discussing this later through the video, but now, you can easily get sniped. What do you mean? It's because the matchmaking is so small, okay? There's only a handful of players. Say you're playing at 1,000 trophies, yeah? And people know that you're playing at 1,000 trophies. You can easily snipe people. It's so easy to snipe people. Like, it's actually really, really easy to snipe people, which comes to another problem, which is the same number. Like, it's the same problem. Organized teaming. It's so easy to organize team. Now, do I organize team? No, I haven't. I never will. I never have. And I plan to keep it that way because not only it's against the terms of services, which I would like to not get banned. I don't break any of the rules, so I don't get banned. Nobody likes to get banned from Brawl Stars. Well, I wouldn't like to. But anyways, so it's very easy to organize team because you can easily get into the same lobby because there's only a handful of people playing at once. So yeah, not fun stuff at all. Nice save by the Frank, by the way. Kind of got a bit lucky there, but it's pretty cool that he survived that. But anyways, number 3 on the list is you're not accepted in pro communities. You are often like mocked or made fun of because you're in Australian servers. So this leads to the first point where I'm saying how your achievements mean nothing. But this is like people actually don't care about you because you're in Australian servers, okay? Now, this doesn't really matter too much. It's just annoying because you can't really be in the community. So it's not really... you can't really be in the pro community, and you're not really accepted in many communities because you're from Australian service. So a lot of time, nobody will really classify any player in Australia a pro player. Like, even if the best player in the world is in Australian service, they're automatically classified like a noob because they're in those servers. So it's pretty rough, and yeah, it's not too cool, but... You know, it's just the community. Let's just, who should we spectate next? Let's, Oh, this guy's in another match. Wow, instant matchmaking. Very nice. Anyways, number 4 on the list, which is similar to number 3, you can actually struggle to grow a platform, so like a social media or like YouTube, so a YouTube channel. So it's actually, you can struggle to grow like your account, your profile, because your gameplay high up can lead to people like like talking crap about your servers, so people can say watch a rank 35 crow video in solo showdown, and they're like, oh, why is there little to no teaming? Like, I don't know, your channel sucks or whatever, yeah? So all of a sudden you've just lost a subscriber purely because, well, not you've lost a subscriber, but they're most likely not going to subscribe purely because you're not in Australian servers. Sorry, no, because you're in Australian servers, which is actually really annoying. It doesn't happen really to me because well, it does happen, of course, but it doesn't really affect me because I'm getting a good amount of subscribers per day, so it doesn't really matter too much. But I can imagine for some small channels, it would annoy them a lot, and they would struggle to grow their channel because, like, high level gameplay is less entertaining and less hard than like other servers, so people will just click to other videos and then they'll be missing out on support. Yeah, so anyways, next, it shows your names commonly. Now in games, if you're not aware, in the recent Brawl Stars update, basically it will show your name not based off of if you're 400 trophies or below. Now it shows your name based on the average trophies for each person. So if I'm at, say, 1,000 trophies, it can still show names. They may be like, you're shocked. Why? It doesn't happen in my servers. Basically, because you verse people at like 500 trophies, it shows your names. You know why? Because if somebody dislikes you, it's so easy for them to snipe you. It's so easy. They just see your name and then target you the whole game. If that happens once in every 3 games, that can really suck for you. So yeah, it's not fun stuff. And also, like, I don't know, I just don't really like how you can show your names overall, because I also do have people sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes people do see my name and then they'll just assist me and just give me the win, which obviously I don't want. Speaking of, today I was grinding my Colette, and then this guy recognized my name. The first thing he did was start spinning, and he didn't shoot me. I believe he gave me a power cube, and I wasn't teaming with him, and then I was right in front of him, and I was a Colette, and then I was like, okay, what do I do? Like, if I kill him, I didn't know what to do, but then a Dow just came and killed him, so I would feel really bad if I killed him, but then at the same time it's teaming, but because, you know, I try to avoid teaming as much as possible. But anyways, this is the final reason. Now, this might take a little bit longer to explain, okay? Long matchmaking. Okay, so once again, we go to the small, because there's a handful of players, there's not too many players in Australia playing Brawl Stars, because obviously because Australia is smaller than other regions and other servers. That means that now it just ruins, like, the problem is matchmaking takes so long, and I've reduced a lot of my level 1 grinds because of matchmaking. Now, one game at 100 trophies with Shelly took 40 minutes, okay? 100 trophies with my Shelly took 40 minutes. That is crazy. That is really, really bad. 40 minutes. 40 minutes for 100 trophies. That is crazy long. And that was relatively rare. The longest matchmaking someone told me their matchmaking took 2 hours and 40 minutes. I don't know if I believe that, because that's just outrageous. The longest it's been for me are 50 minutes, and someone else, they said that it took them 1 hour and 30 minutes, but they said they were playing at like 3 a.m. So obviously it makes more sense. But like, my Shelly grind was like in the middle of the day. Like, people should be playing then, you know? And it's annoying because I have to rely on other people being interested in the game for me to play the game and have fast matchmaking, which means I can play the game more. So I have to rely on others wanting to play the game for me to be able to play the game. Like, it's a bit of a weird system. It's a bit annoying, but yeah, you know, it's a weird system. Also, the problem about long matchmaking is it takes so long to grind my rank 25 level 1s, because one match at 100 trophies will take, on average, around about 1 minute. Sometimes it'll take 2 minutes. You know what I do? This is something I do. I will have on my iPad, I will have my main account on matchmaking, and on my mini account, I will have my level 1 account on matchmaking. Whichever gets a match first, I cancel matchmaking on the other device, and I play on that, just to get the most efficient, okay? a lot of the time, 900 trophies takes faster than like 200 trophies because there's less people playing at 200 trophies. And imagine you download a game and like after you get above 100 trophies, you no longer verse bots, and then the first match just takes like 40 minutes of matchmaking. You would not play that game, and this is a problem that this is something some people have said like, oh yeah, don't worry, when more people play the game, it becomes more popular in Australia. Do not worry, there will be faster matchmaking. It's not quite the case because we're not going to have new players coming because of how long matchmaking is. I mean, if you download a game and half of the game is just you waiting for matchmaking and waiting for a game, that's not really good for the game, and that's really, really bad. That's not fun at all. So yeah, I wanted to make this video because I know, well, most likely nobody else is going to do this in Australia. Because for one, I'm pretty much like the only person that actually hates being here. A lot of people love getting like free rank 35s. Like, I see some leaderboards, and every single time there's pretty much a brawler rank 35 for every single brawler. Now, if you know what to wear, I actually announced like 2 weeks ago that I'm not going to be grinding rank 35s anymore, just because it doesn't feel legit. Just doesn't feel right, because I'm just getting these easy rank 35s. Like, I'm getting like rank 35 Korean solos. And there's like little to no teaming. It's not fun. Sorry, no, it is fun, but like it's annoying because like it doesn't feel legit. And so yeah, I don't know. I just don't really. I'm not grinding rank 35s anymore, and I always see people grinding rank 35s, and I wonder why. If you're not creating content, why would you grind rank 35s? You're literally in Heist. You hop into matchmaking. It takes around about 10 minutes for like 1.1k matchmaking, yeah? You get into a match, yeah? Okay? You get into a match, yeah? You're a Spike, Anita, and I don't know, a Gale, yeah? Your opponent is a Piper, Poco, and a level 8 Brawl. All 500 trophies. You're going to destroy them, and that's a lot of the matchmaking. I don't understand why that's like. I don't understand why people, find that fun, because like you're literally getting like you would before these giant servers, barely any people had rank 35s in Australia, yeah, and now people are packed with rank 35s. Like, I'm pretty sure Australia has the most rank 35s obtained like in a short period of time. Like, I believe I heard that. So I heard that this the amount of rank 35s have in Australia obtained after these giant servers have risen by 85%. That is crazy. That's like actually nuts. Like, that's crazy. That's a crazy amount, okay? 85% after servers coming out. That's pretty crazy, and that just goes to show like how easy it is to get rank 35s, because now 85% more rank 35s are obtained, which is pretty crazy. That's no small number. That's no small percentage. That's pretty big. And the problem is, if they take away Australian servers, Australian players are going to have delay, and that is going to really ruin the experience for Australian players, and also it's going to put them at a disadvantage. So would you rather have a really easy server or really, really hard servers? And to be honest, I would rather be in NA servers. I don't know about EU servers. I mean, like, EU is hard, obviously, but I've seen some gameplay, and a lot of people say that there's like a ton of teaming. And then I was watching a rank 35 Ember video and saw a showdown, and the dude plays in EU, and there was like not even much teaming. Like, it was like the amount of teaming in like NA, and then like I don't know if they just got put in NA or something, but I don't know. I hear about a lot about EU having a lot of teaming, but then I watched a video about the EU like people playing in EU servers, and there wasn't too much teaming. Like, there wasn't like all 9 people teaming. I don't know. I haven't really played in this, so I can't really talk. But yeah, that's just it's just my thoughts. But yeah, I would really like to be in NA. It seems pretty cool there. Like, if you get an achievement, not only matchmaking is very fast. If you make an achievement, no, it's a little bit harder than Australian servers, but well, actually, by a good amount, it's harder than Australian servers. But it's like you can be accepted as a pro player. Now, I just want to say something real quick. If you want to get matchmaking like Australian servers, I believe I heard this, yeah. In EU and Asia servers, you want to play at 4 to 5 a.m., I believe. And it's long matchmaking, but it's really easy. And in NA, I believe it's like 1 or 2 a.m. So yeah, just the thing is, the more late it is in certain servers, like because less people are on, it will just match you up with easier plays, which is pretty much what Australian servers are. It's literally because it's like a small community, therefore it'll match you up with lower plays because it just can't find higher plays. And if you play at like a high populated server at nighttime, like really late, it'll pretty much do the same thing. So that's just a little tip there if you want to gain some easy rank 35s. But yeah, that is going to wrap up today's video. I hope you did enjoy, and with that all said, have a good one.